Okay, we're live, bro. Where are we, man?
Yo, we in Miami, bro.
We're in fucking Miami. We look maybe a little bit different, just mostly because we're holding our mics now, because we don't have an actual table to put our mics down on. But sometimes you gotta make do with what you got. Feel me?
We gotta accommodate with what we were, with the environment that we have, right? And that's what we're doing, man.
Yeah.
This might be a saga of the Miami trip.
Yeah, 100%.
And so far, it's been a banger. What have we done so far, Gabe?
Miami or Florida in general? What are we talking
Florida,
about?
because we started off in Orlando, right?
We landed Tuesday, and then we went to the hotel, obviously, checked in our shit.
Yeah.
Got ready, we went to Universal. That was good. That was fun.
You know what? Like, we did Universal, right? And we had like 6 hours to run through that whole fucking park, bro.
And we ran through it. We hit all the best rides. We got to do all the experiences, like the cool ones, like Harry Potter and all that shit.
That's a fucked up land, bro.
You know what's interesting about the whole concept of both, I guess both Disney and Universal?
What, bro?
Is people liked a specific movie so much that they're like, let's spend multi-million dollars to make this whole section, and in Harry Potter's case, like 2 sections, into this theme in this park, and we're just gonna base everything off of it.
Yeah, it's actually it genuinely is mind-blowing to see that, like you said, someone made a movie or a book, right? Mm-hmm. Converted into a movie, and then they replicated the movie into a fucking whole park for people to pay $300 a day, and that's just to show up, bro. That's not including food. That's not including merch. Nope.
The fast pass, none of that shit. That's just $300 for you to be there, and you could, like, realistically, you can run through a majority of, like, maybe not Disney, but Universal. You can run through everything for that one price in one day. But at the same time, you gotta go there thinking like, okay, what? Like, you're paying $300 to show up, ride the rides, and look at stuff.
And
right?
That's not even like, you're not guaranteed to fucking get on everything. If you want to pay a little bit more money, then you might get a little bit of a fast pass, but that's even more bag on top of what you're paying for.
100%. And with some, honestly, in some rides, man, I feel like the normal ride was faster than the fast lane pass, like the fast lane lane.
In some of them, yeah, I totally agree. But you know what? Talking about rides, me and you both have talked about this in the past, right? And there's a special movie that resides in our hearts,
100%,
which is Avatar, right?
Yeah.
Pocahontas and
Blue Pocahontas.
Blue Pocahontas.
That's what it is.
When we tell you, we went on fucking the Pandora ride. What was it called again, bro? Flight of Passage.
Flight of Passage, where you ride on the back of a banshee. If realistically, not to interrupt you, if you have to go to Disney and you're going as an adult, if you have to do one ride, it's that one, straight up.
Even if you have a child and he's tall enough to ride it, bro, like,
wait in line.
I'm not one to have maybe too many magical experiences with these rides, right? But bro, that shit.
It was amazing.
It was like it gave me goosebumps, and it gave me like a core memory.
So we rode a lot of rides like that are these like 3D, 4D rides or whatever, where you put these glasses on and you sit in like some sort of cart or whatever. And essentially, when you really like, and I'm not trying to be that guy, but like, let's break it down into like what it legitimately is, right?
But the lower tier ones, or are we talking about Pandora?
No, I'm talking about that concept in general.
Okay.
So you sit there, it moves like the Simpsons one, the platform raised. Pandora, it raises up. You don't really move, but like it's essentially one big ass movie theater screen. You got 4D glasses on, 3D, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
And you sit in the ride. The ride does all the moving, and you feel like you're actually moving around. But in reality, it's just the ride hitting angles and like shaking a specific way to make you feel like you're flying, whatever it may be, right?
Isn't that crazy, bro? That literally just the animation of the ride plus just the motion of the ride can genuinely make you feel like you're moving.
Yeah, like every time with especially the Avatar one, like the Avatar one is like top tier, all the budget.
Oh my god,
you know what I mean? The Simpsons one we hit at the very end of the Universal one. You want
a yak?
But in all fairness, we were all very hungry. It was the end of the day. We were all dehydrated. We all felt like
regardless
shit.
Though.
It was very poorly made. and it was bad animation in the ride itself. In my opinion,
maybe for the time that it did come out for, it might have been a banger.
Yeah.
But hey, you guys want to go to an amusement park and you guys want to throw up? Go on the the Krusty Land ride in Universal.
Like the coolest, you know what, man? Like, in my opinion, the Krusty Land one had potential, but like
had a lot of potential.
It had a lot of. The line was very fast. We pretty much walked right into the ride. The intro video they played, like the safety one that they got to play before every ride, way too fucking long. And I was tired. It was like what, 7:30 at night maybe.
Yeah.
I barely drank water. I was hungry.
No sleep.
No sleep. The only thing that was on my mind. Really, I also think about it like this. You didn't go to bed at all, right?
Yeah.
That day. But for me, I slept maybe 2 hours the night before. Got up at like what, 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Put on my shit, got ready, grabbed my bags, went to the airport, flew from Toronto to Orlando, did all that shit. Maybe slept for realistically 40 minutes in the plane.
It was a rough day, bro.
It was a rough day. And then you get there, we waited for you guys, then we came to the hotel, we checked in, we did all that stuff. And that's the last ride you hit. You're tired, you're hungry, you're sleepy. Like, you just don't want to be... Like, you're like, okay, let's just hit this for the sake of hitting it. Then let's grab food. Dude, excuse me. That ride was... no over-exaggeration. I think it was about maybe a 2.5 minute ride. For a solid minute, my eyes were closed because I'm like, if I keep looking, I'm going to yak.
We're
like,
going to yak. Done here.
I'm done.
And speaking of yakking, we in Miami.
Yeah, now we're in Miami. Oh, we didn't even finish our thing. So we did Universal.
Yeah.
And then the second day we did Disney, which was fucking amazing.
Yeah. Disney was pretty cool.
Disney was... If you're going to Disney and you want to hit the best ride first, you go straight to Animal Kingdom. Animal Kingdom.
Animal Kingdom, straight to Pandora.
To Pandora. You run... So when we got there, the park had been open for maybe 15 minutes. We pretty much sped walked all the way to the ride.
Yeah.
Got on, waited 60-ish minutes. And by the time we were done and we checked, because like their app is phenomenal in telling you the time wait, like the wait.
Shout out technology, bro.
Technology is amazing. And it was 150 minutes after we got off. And it's like...
And when we went, like initially we did go because we got the intel from our Uber driver, right? Our Uber driver was...
What's his name?
I don't know his name, but right off the bat, bro, he was giving me mad fucking tourist guide vibes, you know? Yeah. He had the voice.
100%.
He had the delivery, and he had the intel.
You know what's crazy? He's like, oh, where you guys going to Disney? Yeah. Oh, you should do this. And as we start talking, 15 minutes into our ride, he's like, oh, by the way, I used to work there for like 4 years.
Yeah.
And then he just dropped bare intel. And we're like, hey, man, fucking start with that, bro. Hey,
now we have to give you more stars than the app allows us to give you. And you know, the learning lesson in this situation is sometimes you have to build some sort of rapport with your Uber driver because you don't know the help they might provide to you in the fucking event you're going to. Little did we know, our Uber driver was a whole ass employee.
But also, you gotta super crucial. With
Uber are you gonna talk about the bus driver?
Oh, I will talk about the bus driver. I was thinking about the Uber driver from Miami International to here, but. Okay, here's the thing, all right? I'm the type of guy, if you give me good service, I have no problem tipping you at all. Like I'll go out of my way to make sure I can give you a tip, okay?
100%.
If your service is top-notch, no worries. We took a shuttle bus, right? That was a free shuttle bus from the hotel to Universal.
Let's be real, though. Sorry to cut you off.
That's fine.
That's the first red flag.
First red flag.
Because... You don't get something for free without paying for it in another way.
Which is what we said on the last pod. So we're riding on this bus, right? I was wearing jeans at Universal. So I was wearing jeans and a t-shirt.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself, like, bro, I get it. We're in Orlando. We just came from like Toronto. It's cold. It's cold back home. And I knew when we got here, I'm like, the weather's going to be warmer. But it's like, listen, bro, you don't have to have your AC at like 13 degrees, okay?
First of all, I'm a cop of sinus infection.
I'm escaping the cold, bro.
Second of all, we on vacation, we can't get sick.
100%.
Because I'm gonna need some fucking Robitussin and I'm gonna need some fucking Halls, bro.
100%. And so we get on this thing. It's cold as fuck, first red flag. And then as we're like driving, there was like a 20-ish minute drive there. I'm looking around this bus and I'm seeing a bunch of signs that say like Like, don't forget to tip your driver, this, and that.
Hella signs.
There's at least 3. And I'm like, okay, whatever. And then, so we get there. No offense, bro. You made a huge mistake by asking the guy where he's from.
Look, you know what? I'm the type of guy, right?
You're a good guy.
I'm gonna try to be friendly, and and if you have an interaction with me, I'm gonna make sure that it's a positive one, right? So I'm gonna ask you where you're from. I'm gonna ask you how your day's going, and I'm gonna ask you if you're having a nice day. Mm-hmm. Sometimes when you take those risks, you might open the opportunity for the other person to just get a little too free.
Yeah. So we all stand up, go to the front. We're waiting to get off, and this guy's not opening the bus door. It's like
his hand's on the handle.
His hand's on the handle.
And he's like, I could open it if I wanted to, but I'm not gonna.
And he's looking at us like, listen, I'm in control here. Look at me now. I'm the captain.
Yeah.
And he's not opening the door.
And we're not fucking, what's his, Tom Phillips? What's his name?
Captain Phillips? Hey, listen, bro. You can have this boat. You can have this boat. I'm trying to fuck off and go have fun with my friends.
Because now you're cutting into our adventure time at this point.
And then you know what he does? The fucking audacity of this guy.
What does he do, Gabe?
Starts knocking on the tip box. I'm like, oh, now you're fucking asking. You're literally asking for it.
You're literally asking for us to insert bills into your fucking crystal clear box.
I can't remember if it was Tasha or Melissa. Someone dropped like maybe $2 USD, whatever it was.
I think it was a collective group. I feel like
I didn't drop anything in there because I had no USD cash.
Neither did I. But it gave me the vibe, you know, when you're in church and the fucking basket goes around, bro.
Yeah.
And they're like, yo, the priest needs a new fucking fit, man.
Yeah.
A little branch, like a little side alley, right? Because you know me, I got a little ADD and I got thoughts and I want to ask you about them, right?
Doesn't matter. You're my friend, bro. I value you, bro.
I love you too, bro.
I love you, man.
I know you didn't say you love me, but
I love you. Hey, man. Hey, look at me.
Yeah.
I love you, bro.
I love you too, bro.
What
are we? Episode 19, bro. Season 2, bro.
Like grow up.
Look, we at the end of the day, we're trying to secure the bag.
Yeah.
If you follow the vlogs, which they will be dropping, the Mondongo shirts, bro.
Coming soon. Hoodies coming soon. T-shirts coming soon.
Website coming soon.
Sweatpants, beanies, hats. Doesn't matter, man. We're gonna be in your fucking ass. Literally.
Look, if you're trying to get rich, it's on you at the end of the day. But look, all I was trying to get to was like, you know, when you go to church and you got that basket.
Yeah.
What are we funding?
Yo, actually, I want to talk about that because I was thinking about it a couple days ago. So the last time I came to Florida, which was probably like 5-6 years ago, maybe. I don't know. It's been a hot minute. I spent New Year's here, and at the time, like, I was spending New Year's with like my mom and my dad and like some family down here. And listen, man, South Americans, especially like semi-religious ones, I don't know what it is, but they want to spend New Year's at church, and I'm like,
that makes me sick, bro.
I was like, you know what, man? Listen, I'm here with my family.
Fuck, man.
I got no girlfriend, no, like none of my friends around. I'm just gonna go with the flow with my parents. Okay.
Do you think on one of the coolest days of the year, I want to be in a fucking church?
Here's the thing, bro. That was peak me just fighting for my life 24/7. So I didn't give a shit.
But at those moments in life, we don't really have a choice, right? Because at the end of the
100%.
day, your dad's the one driving the van. He's gonna decide where to go, bro. I'm not doing that to my kids ever.
Never. But I did learn one very valuable lesson. When we were walking from the car to go in the church, I'm looking at this. I'm gonna say church. Because it wasn't a church, bro. It was a luxury building. Okay.
Luxury building. Hold up. I want you to give me a visual of the scenario. So you're little Gabriel,
I was at least 22.
Oh, okay, brother in Christ.
Nothing little about me, aside from my self-esteem.
So you're walking up to this church, right? What does it look like?
So
I need a visual.
Here's the thing. So every building in Florida, in my opinion, looks the same. They all have the same vibe, right?
It's a bungalow flex.
It looks like a very nice bungalow. All the buildings outside of Florida look the same. And it was essentially like that. It wasn't like a church back home where it was like, oh my God, this is a church. You know what I mean?
It's got those colorful fucking windows.
None of those.
Beautiful wood and Jesus in the middle. I feel you.
None of those. And I see what looks like to be a church vehicle with the church name plastered on the side.
A church vehicle.
Yeah, and it was a Mercedes GLE. And then right behind it was a massive fucking like trailer where I don't know what the fuck they're hauling. You're not hauling ATVs or anything in that. So I'm like, okay, this is way too much. And then I see where the pastor parks. Hey man,
Where does the pastor park?
No, not where he parks. You want to know what he drives?
What?
Let me tell you something.
Hey, let's play a little game. Take advantage of this situation. I'm gonna give you 3 guesses because I feel like I might be able to predict
What the vehicle was?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you 3 cards right now.
Yeah, go ahead.
First card I'm gonna give you is a Cadillac. Second card I'm gonna give you is, I hope it's not this one, but is it a Mercedes?
It was a Mercedes.
And if you fucking tell me, brother in Christ, that it was an AMG, I'm dropping this mic and leaving this fucking Airbnb.
Here's the thing, my brother. I can't tell you if it was an AMG, but it was G-Wagon.
You know,
How can I apply for this job? I'm going to make you even sicker, okay? So we go in this church.
Don't make me sicker than that, man.
Bro, we're doing church things, right? And then the main pastor that runs this church, or so I thought, comes up on like a Skype, like a Zoom pre-recorded message.
Hold on.
Saying how he can't be there.
No.
Sorry, I can't be there tonight. This and that. And I'm thinking to myself, well, where are you, bro? So, in all fairness, too, it was a Brazilian church.
So wait a minute. Just give me a second, because this is a lot for me to take in right now. It's New Year's.
Yeah.
You're going into the church with your family.
Mm-hmm.
You observe the scene. There's a designated parking spot for the priest. G-Wagon.
Yeah.
Which G-Wagons only come in AMGs.
No, they come in normal. You get your G63 or whatever, and then you get your AMG, whatever.
Regardless.
The price difference is 60 grand. It doesn't matter. Your entry level is at least 215K. Doesn't matter.
You walk into this church. Your family said, "Yo, bleep this." We're gonna spend one of the coolest nights of the year in this fucking place. He's not even there.
He's not there. He comes up on the screen. Sorry. All in Portuguese too, bro. Sorry, I can't be. You get 2 kinds of Brazilians, first of all. You get the really gross ones, and then you get this. Sorry, I can't be there. And I'm like, oh, whatever he is.
So polite Brazilian?
There's nothing polite about this, man.
At least he apologized.
That's a fake apology, bro. We're Canadian. Someone bumps into us, we say sorry. Do we mean sorry naturally? No,
it's just wait, this is Florida, though.
Yeah, so they're rude. I love Floridians, bro. I love Florida, man. Like,
I love Florida too, bro.
If I had to live in 2 places in the States, it'd be Florida or Boston. I love them both. But
hey, trying to get a house, $250K?
Just say less. So he's like, yeah, I'm in, and then he name drops like São Paulo or some place in Brazil. Turns out this church has multiple churches in Florida and in Brazil. And he's in his house on this whatever video. Hey, man.
Did it look nice?
You got high ceilings with a big chandelier. What is this? And you want my money? More of my money for your G-Wagon that's just collecting dust on the... Bro,
you're not here and you're still passing around the basket. Speaking about chandeliers, today we're coming to Miami and our Uber driver woman...
Dude.
Okay, you would think, right? You got picked up by a Latina woman, right? This is like some Matrix, like NPC shit I went through today, and I know you feel maybe the same way I do.
Of course.
Right, but you see a Latino woman picking you up in the Uber. First of all, I respect the grind. Do your thing, right?
Like I said, I will never knock somebody for securing their bag unless it's very sketchy. Don't kidnap people.
No, but
don't human traffic.
But don't do 3 of these things. The first thing is don't only play Sia.
Yeah, don't do that.
You know what I mean, bro?
That's rule number 1. Don't play Sia, and that's your only thing. Shut up.
Hey, how about the radio? Have you thought of that?
What if that was the radio?
It wasn't, bro. It was on her playlist. Like, bro, trust me. You know when it says 1 out of 500?
Oh,
it was, I was peeping it because I was in the front. Number 2, hey, you're doing your job. You're trying to deliver your fucking passengers in a safe manner. Don't text and drive, bro.
Oh, she was texting up there?
Yeah.
I was sitting behind her, and I'll be honest, I was just looking outside the whole time.
That's why I messaged you. Keep your eyes on the road.
Oh, I thought you were just saying that because she was on, I don't know, a phone call with her son.
Oh, and speaking of that phone call with her son, you know what she said?
What?
She said, hey, our living room camera died, so make sure you pick up the phone when I call you.
Why do you have a camera in your living room? How old is your kid? What are you doing?
Maybe he's a naughty boy, bro.
He's just wanking in the living room, dude. You can't even wank in privacy, bro.
Look, we've all been there, right? We've all had the urge to wank in the living room.
Yeah.
But you got to be strategic about when you decide to do these things, right? Your mom's gonna say, "Hey, I'm going to grab some milk from the convenience store." You know, you got a fucking 5-minute window. You better be ready in 3 minutes.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I've ever done or had the urge to wank in the living room.
I haven't either.
Living room sex is something different. Living room wank. I don't know if I could do that. That's just weird.
Yeah, right. You got a room.
I got a room.
What about a different location in your room gives you the exhilaration to just fucking be more excited than your own room? It depends, right? It depends, right? If you got those big sliding doors and your neighbors can see, maybe you're a freak and that's what you like.
Bro, like that's one thing. Like, you know how horny you have to be to just go out or just be like those people that just flash people? It's like, what are you doing, bro? Like, what? Like, I get it. Everyone has their own kink, their thrill, whatever. But if you're just running around just showing random people you're fucking weenie, bro. What are you doing?
Hey, have you heard of just maybe going to a lounge where that's acceptable? Have you heard of going to a resort where nudity is acceptable? Because
actually,
you don't need to go into your backyard or your room or your car to do that.
I went to a nude beach one time by accident.
Me too.
In BC.
I did the same one where you go down that big ass
set of stairs right behind University of British Columbia.
I know exactly what you're gonna say, and I'm not gonna spoil it because you started the story.
Okay.
But all I'm gonna tell you is I also went to it by accident, right? Mm-hmm. And when I was there, right, when you go to a nudist beach, right, you're thinking like, hey, there might be an equal amount of both things out there. But what did you see, Gabe?
I saw two things. There's two things that stuck in my head that day, right? Mm-hmm. Way too many cocks out. Straight up. Hey, man, I get it. We're at a nudist beach. Have some decency. Trim your bush. Feel me?
And the sick part about that, bro, is the rack you do see is a senior one.
No, bro. There's a lot of young people there. I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, damn, like the BC system failed you guys. Because if this is what we're doing in the middle of summer,
you saw young racks over there.
I saw everything, bro. Young, old, like it was just weird.
When I went, bro, it was the majority just manned them with their piece out, and then the occasional rack you did see was like she was just on her pension, living her best life that day, bro.
The craziest thing, though, in my opinion, when I was there, was I witnessed like the BC drug scene heavily. Every time I would step out of my Airbnb, I'd really 100%. Witness BC drug scene, and I witnessed. It must have been some sort of mafia, bro. It was like BC drug scene, but like they were like this one person was asking this other drug dealer, I guess, like, hey man, like where can I get this kind of drug? And they're like, yo, go ask fucking buddy over there. And then you look over and like he's got this whole like tent, magical crazy shit set up, and he's just walking around full bush. And he's full bush, and that's the guy you get acid
at
from.
At
the beach, man. And I'm thinking to myself, like,
look, if I'm gonna cop some CP, you best believe it's not gonna be based off a guy that has his bush out, bro.
Bro, that's it. Like, I'm not gonna go to I'm not gonna fly 5 hours from Toronto, go to British Columbia, go to a nudist beach, and buy it. Like, bro, I'm sorry, your pube is in my weed. Like, what am I? Like, what? Come on, bro. What are we doing here, man? No thanks.
Have some fucking courtesy. Put some boxers on, bro.
100%.
I'm not trying to.
You know what? It makes me
I'm pissed off, man.
Like, I love going on vacation, bro. But like when you go somewhere, not necessarily brand new, because we both have been in Florida for our own reasons. Like something as simple like back home, like you know those things that make you be like, I rather this back home than. Like one thing that I like a lot about Florida as opposed to back home is the home values. Personally,
facts, bro.
Right? But then there's things where I'm like, man, you can't beat this compared to back home. Something as simple as buying weed. You go to a dispensary back home, you can buy as much as you want. You can buy everything that you need to be able to consume it. You could get drinks, gummies, doesn't matter now. You could buy a sweater. Like, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean?
And the best part about it is you're not getting any judgment, and you see every type of person going into those stores, which makes it an experience that is a good one compared to a place like here.
Yeah, like even like back home, it's like you don't have to worry about going in and it being a whole ordeal. You just show up, you buy it, you get a lot of these places too back home, bro. Like you get a reward system now. Like one of the places that I go to, literally, like I got a reward system with them.
Hey,
I get points when I
you
buy
want
shit.
you want some fucking cash back, bro? For your ganja, you're going to get it.
You're gonna get it. Whereas to like, oh, here it's literally because it's
I'm scared.
not legal. It's an ordeal. It feels like we're still back in high school where I gotta talk to somebody I don't like to and go sit in his house and get something and then have small talk with him because he's fucking lonely and hates his life.
Hey,
And
let's
we're the same age.
let's do a scenario, right?
Run it.
You're the drug lord and I'm the consumer, and we're in a place that isn't back home, right? Mm-hmm. I'm texting you. Hey man, so you got this stuff?
Yeah, man. How much do you need?
Like, I just need a bit, man. Like, what can I get for $20, man?
I can give you this amount, but here's the thing. How far are you?
Do I need to give you my location, man?
No, you got to give me a general area for me to be able to come out to. I need to know how far. I got to leave my home to deliver this good. Like I'm fucking DoorDash. So I need to know where I'm going.
What can you do for me right now to feel comfortable about this transaction, man?
Honestly,
is it just a trust thing?
Nothing, bro. I'm going to have to get out of my car, slap you 5, make you feel good, small talk. We do an exchange on the sidewalk, and then I'm getting in my car that is missing a door handle. My front right fender is painted a completely different color. And I'm driving back to wherever I came from.
Well, I guess if that's my only fucking option, I guess let's run it, man.
And that's just how it goes.
That's just how it goes. Hey, you go here. Let's redo it. Mm-hmm. You're a cashier. I'm the consumer. Hey, do you have this top tier hybrid 40%?
Yes.
What do I got to do to get it?
Just tell me what you want. Tap your debit card. Get the fuck out. Oh, my bad. Do you got a rewards program with us? What's your phone number, man?
So and so.
All right. Oh, you just earned 50 points. Do you want to redeem it, get a free lighter? Or do you want to keep saving so you can get...
I think I want a free lighter. And you mentioned something about tap. Am I able to do that right now?
MasterCard, credit card, Amex. Doesn't matter, bro. Cash.
Damn, bro.
The only thing we don't accept is Canadian Tire money.
I'm going to tap this right now. Beep. Yo, this is a beautiful bag, bro.
Hey, man.
Hey.
Have a wonderful fucking day.
You know what? If I got a survey to my email, I'm going to give you 5 stars. Just a quick question. Is Foot Locker across the fucking store?
Yeah. And then right beside Foot Locker, you got a GameStop. You can go buy some games.
And right beside GameStop is a coffee shop for you to fucking get a piece of caffeine in your body.
Exactly. That's literally how it goes back home, bro. And it's like...
You know what makes me sick about that? The price to pay is a $500,000 single bedroom condo.
Yeah. Dude.
So that's the price, right?
Yeah. You can't have it all.
You can't have it all because let's be real. This place is an amazing place. It's a place where it's warm. It's paradise. You have a lot of attractions. You have the beach. You have things to do. Mm-hmm. But then it's like the homes are cheap. What are the fuck? Okay.
What are the cons? There's a lot.
Don't do that.
I'm sorry, bro. But also at the same time, like when we were at the hotel, right? We were thinking to ourselves, oh, we might have to like DoorDash, whatever, grab some, what do you call it?
Wendy's?
Not Wendy's.
Or just steak and potatoes?
Steak, potatoes, mayonnaise. We have to get some alcohol. We went down to this convenience store to grab water. And then we realized, oh, wait, every convenience store down here will sell you any kind of alcohol, regardless if it's beer or some sort of spirit, whatever it may be, wine, you could buy it there. You can literally walk in, buy a pack. This is literally what was in the convenience store at our first hotel, okay?
Tell them, Gabe.
You could walk in. Here's a bottle of Smart Water. Here's a can of Vienna sausages. A 6-pack of fucking Coors Light. Some laxatives. You could buy all that at one time from one convenience store and fuck off.
And you know what's the worst part about all of that? There's going to be a guy that's going to open the door for you and ask you if you have an extra quarter on you.
Oh, okay. That's another thing with the tipping, bro. Don't do a service that I didn't ask you for.
Yes.
And then have the audacity to ask me for money. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to sound ignorant or whatever, bro, but like...
It's just facts.
I get it. Like, everybody needs money. You got to make ends meet. Don't open the McDonald's door for me. Because listen, bro, I got my drink and my bag in one hand. Like, my other hand is completely free. I get it. You're trying to be a nice guy. You're trying to do a little service to be able to get money.
But that, you got to do more than that, bro.
Don't start speaking to me in another language when I say, hey, man, I have no cash. Sorry. Because I realistically don't have any cash on me. Like,
and on top of that, bro, all you're doing is opening the door. I'm going to need a little bit more, man. I'm going to need you to fucking wipe my shoes. I'm going to need you to offer to carry my bag to the hotel room and maybe tell me a fucking sweet story along the way. Then I might give you a quarter. But don't just open the door and ask me for a fucking piece of coin because I'm not going to give it to you. You got to do something more effective.
Bro, like, I'm not trying to sound rude or ignorant, and like I said before, I'm never gonna knock anyone from trying to secure their bag, but don't try and make me feel bad into giving you money, bro, because I'm gonna be honest, even if you're doing something good, I still already don't want to give you my money. I tip, don't get me wrong, if the service anywhere is legitimately good, I'm gonna tip you. Look, but if I go somewhere and you're doing not even the bare minimum, I go to Panda Express, they're like, and they're asking for a tip. I'm like, are you, excuse me?
Back to episode 1, right?
Oh my God.
I don't want to say it again, but don't be a fast food restaurant and ask me for a tip. Today I did give someone a tip, and it was they earned it. And now I'll explain to you why. We got onto the mega bus, right?
Oh, right.
The bus driver came out and they built rapport instantly, right? We started talking. They gave me a positive attitude.
She was a very nice lady.
She was very nice. She opened the doors and we had a talk and I felt good. I felt comfortable. I'm like, this lady's gonna drive our bus. I like her. We're gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
She dodged hella fuckery on the road because there's people that don't know how to drive.
Yeah.
And dodged it, honked at them, got cheesed as she should.
Yeah.
Got us to our destination. She's working hard, bro.
She was a very good bus driver. She was nice. She was outgoing. And
kept us safe, which is the biggest thing.
The biggest thing. You drove 4.5 hours from Orlando to Miami, and we didn't get into one kerfuffle. Randomly, at one point, she pulled over the bus. She got out. Don't know. Maybe she was taking a hit of her vape. At the same time, she could have done it behind the wheel. I wouldn't have minded. I would have not minded at all.
And you know what the most sick part of that interaction was? When we got off the bus, she did not knock on no fucking crystal box for us to tip. She didn't mention the tip to us once. And she did way more work than that guy did for 5 minutes. Yeah. So you know what? In my heart, I'm like, yo, you worked hard as fuck. I'm going to give you the bills that are left in my wallet. It wasn't enough, but it was something to show my love to her because she did a good job, bro.
I would have given her a tip, but honestly, the only cash I have on my wallet, because I've been MasterCarding everything.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
Is CAD, and the CAD to USD rate, like I could give
you a $5.
That's
disrespectful.
I'm gonna give you a $5 bill. You're gonna walk away with like 3 USD. I'm sorry.
That's worse than not giving her a tip.
It's better me to just straight up say I'm sorry, but this is not worth your time.
100%.
Because then she's gonna have to go get it converted. I'm gonna fucking ruin her day.
And what's she gonna do when she gets converted? Use her gas, use her time, use her energy. She's gonna give a $20 bill. Here's $10 back. She doesn't want that, man.
She doesn't want that, bro.
One thing I wanted to talk to you about today, Gabe, that I know you're on par with me with this, but first of all, today's going to be a quicker one because we got plans.
We got shit to do. And honestly, right now, it's 8:15 at night. We're doing this because we like to make content.
And we have to because we're on a business trip, bro. At the end of the day.
Nothing is pleasure. Everything is business.
So me and Gabe, right? And our friends, that if you want to see them, just look at the video vlog we're gonna drop, man. One's probably already out this week, but we're having the time of our life at the beach while back home is fucking frosty and cold. And you know, we're in the water, we're dodging these massive waves.
Where's my scraper?
Red fucking flag. And me and Gabe we hear an engine right in the air, right? It's just going.
Oh, we hear an aeroplane.
So we look upon the skies, right? We got one of those promotional airplanes with those long ass fucking promotional banner tails on it. And it says, this is what it says. Happy birthday.
Jennifer, I think.
Was it Christina or Jennifer? No, it was a fucking European model last name.
Oh, yeah.
Valentina.
Valentina.
It said, happy birthday, Valentina. Love you, Jeff.
But look, spelled Jeff.
Look, bro. You don't need to do that if you got some. If the girl genuinely likes you and you got game and you're not a fucking rich nerd, you don't need to do that, man. And the worst part about that, bro, was that airplane did probably 6 laps the entire time we were there, and it didn't stop until we left.
No, it didn't. It probably still might be flying out there.
And you know what the fuck the part is? Valentina's home, not giving a fuck.
You know what's crazy? So when we got to the beach, and I could see that plane way in the distance before I could see what was being dragged behind it. Like, you've seen Scarface?
Nah.
Okay, well, first of all, you should watch it. You should actually watch it before we came here because it's an amazing movie. I always highly recommend it.
Is that Say Hello to My Little Friend?
Yeah, it's in my top 5. It's fucking
wow,
amazing.
that good.
It's amazing.
I might download it on the flight back.
It's one of those movies where it's iconic, just like Godfather, because it's a good movie of someone coming from nothing and making something out of themselves, but then getting way too greedy and paying the consequence. Yeah. It's a perfect movie of your rise, of someone's rise and downfall. But like they rise from so low, and like they come from nothing and they go so high, and then they manage at the end to end lower than they began.
What was the product that made them go so high?
So white powder. That comes from somewhere down south. Can't tell you the exact country because I don't want to be that guy, but hey, if you know, you know.
Look, when in Miami, I guess to each their own, right?
To each Shimon. But anyways, so in that movie, which is one of the coolest, like most memorable, you know how like some movies have their iconic like things that like Star Wars, Luke, I am your father. Like,
yeah.
There's movies that have like
a bar. It has a bar. Yeah.
So Scarface's bar is the world is yours. Right?
Isn't it Say Hello to My Little Friend?
A lot of people think that, but a lot of the whole concept of Scarface is like he's like at one point he sees that and then he's like, yeah, like the world is mine. Like I can, you know what I mean? So he's on the beach at some point with his boy Manny, and they look up and they see the banner and it says the world is yours. Or maybe it wasn't a banner like that, but it was like, you know those like big blimps like the Hindenburg?
Yeah.
And it says the world is yours. So it was something like that. Mm-hmm. And so I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, oh man, how cool it'd be if that thing flew by and it said if it said that like the world is yours. I was like, oh, that'd be so sick. He comes around and says happy birthday Valentina, and I'm like, dude, don't do that.
If anything, bro, your girl's probably cringing.
I don't know, man. Some girls like cringy shit like that. I would get something like that, but
not a Valentina, bro.
Like we talked about it, and I'm gonna keep it 9,000. They were probably out there.
Yeah.
He's like, mi amor, look, and then she can't even speak proper English. She looks up and she sees that, and they're like, oh, and they take a bunch of pictures, and then next thing you know, they're like, oh, let's get out of the beach and let's go back to our hotel room. He pumps in 3 minutes. Over. Do you want to go grab dinner?
A grand's lost.
Yeah.
Your sack was released way too quick.
Way too fast. Nice one, Jeff.
And Valentina feels mid. You know what, man? This story's pissing me off. We got shit to do in Miami. This is a quick pod. We're already 40 minutes deep.
Yeah, we're going to wrap this up.
We're on a mission, man. And we got big things coming.
Yeah.
We got more content coming. Gabe's looking way too good, bro.
Man, thank you, bro. Sometimes when you're having a good time, you gotta look good.
And this is just my brother in Christ, bro.
You wanna give them some knowledge before we get out of here? Let's give them some knowledge, bro.
I do want to give them some knowledge. When the water's too cold, sometimes you just gotta really stay in it for it to warm up. That's all I gotta say.
That's good.
How about you, bro?
Oh, I got something.
Yeah, go for it.
Don't enter the river and accidentally get carried off in someone else's wave. Just keep walking through that fucking river until you get to the other side. Let someone else get carried off in your river. Feel me?
Yeah.
Even though that's doesn't really make sense, but it makes sense.
Sometimes the guy in the white Veloster might not be that bad after all.
No. But if he is missing a passenger door handle to a 2-seater car, maybe don't get in. Shit, maybe you can't even get in.
And that's the whole point.
That's the whole point.
Fuck, man.
But yeah, this has been another episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We're out here on vacation. We're having a good time. We hope you guys are having a good time too, wherever you're watching it.
Life is good, man.
Life is good. Enjoy it, because at the end of the day, you're going to die. Yeah. Straight up. I'm going to be honest. One day, you're going to die. So try and live a good life so that when you're on your deathbed, you can look back on it and be like, I did this, I did that, I had a good time. Don't just stay upset over something.
And along the way, just try to secure the bag, because why not, right?
That's always business. It's never personal, but sometimes I'll make it personal.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here, bro.
Let's bounce.